did not abandon the family for breakdancing. I have a career. I'm in the advertising business. Built an ad agency. That's how I was able to afford to pay Maddie's mom $5 million. Maddie's mom and I separated in 2004 and divorced in 2005. I took up breakdancing entirely by accident in 2012 as a way to get in shape at the age of 54. I then just kept doing it. I'm now age 66. Now some of you might be wondering, can he still breakdance at age 66?
What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine? Even if you call me.
All right, guys, we're gonna do a little bit of a video reaction. Somebody sent to me and I'm gonna get my thoughts on it. Before we get into it, as of right now, we are sitting at 6,618 subscribers. Go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Help us get to 10K followers this year, and let's get right on into it. First off, before we even get started, don't we recognize this girl? I feel like that's that same TikToker who went viral for going on a date with what she called a bros bro. I think so. I believe so.
To do some work. I wake up at 6 a.m. to do some work. I get my coffee. I sit down. I open my computer. And what am I greeted with? Well, hundreds of comments calling me a deadbeat dad, a child abandoner, and all manner of other insults. So I think, what's this all about? Well, after a few minutes of investigation, I discover that my daughter, Maddie, has made a video about me. She's a screenwriter in Hollywood. She's also...
First of all, questions. I got so many goddamn questions. First of all, why is he talking like that? This motherfucker sounds like he is the host of one of the most Blues Clues of Nickelodeon kid shows I've ever heard in my... I woke up and went to my computer, and guess what I saw? What the fuck is that? And then secondly, she's a screenwriter? Now, you know what we talk about here on this channel. No wonder our movies suck so goddamn bad. If this is the screenwriter... Jesus. Let's go ahead and continue.
A big social media influencer with millions of followers. Some of her videos get millions of views. And this video has tens of millions of views. 1 million likes, 20,000 comments, 40,000 bookmarks, 30,000 reposts. It's just insane. So I thought I'd better watch this video. And frankly, I was pretty chagrined by what I heard, to say the least. But honestly, the more I watch this video, the...
To say the least. What is... Hey, he cool. For a dad, he cool, man. To say the least. I'm sorry, I had to...
more I like it. Well, I like about 98% of it. However, I do need to correct a few statements in the video. But first, let's just watch Maddie's 90-second video, and then I'll give you my comments.
What's a piece of trauma that you have that's funny? It has to actually be funny. I'll go first. My dad abandoned my family when I was 5 years old. That is a wife and 4 kids. He abandoned us and then pursued amateur breakdancing.
Amateur break? Your daddy left you to go break dance, girl.
Some more context is needed here. Needless to say, I will talk about this in a moment. All right, let's continue with the video.
And he got really good. He like blew up. Like he became like a D-list celebrity status, like viral breakdancer. He became like the oldest actively competing breakdancer in the world. Then he got on Good Morning America and talk shows, and Washington Post wrote about him, and he went super viral, and he did all these interviews, and he danced with Paula Abdul. And here, I'll show you.
To see, take a look at this 60-year-old breakdancer. Yes, 60 years old. Amazing.
60? The math ain't math. The math is not math. And what's going on? What's going on? Because if he was 60 then, I'm assuming, because she said he abandoned her when she was 5. So if he was 60, I'm looking at this nigga. I mean, he looked old, but not, because if he abandoned her at 5, and I'm pretty sure he's going to give context to all of this, but if he abandoned her at 5 to go dance, I'm assuming he became good maybe 5 years later, so she was 10. At 60, she looks about 24, 25-ish right now. A screenwriter in Hollywood, so she got to at least be 25. That would make this nigga in his 70s or his 80s. I mean, if he is, look good, bro. You look good for an 80-year-old, but I'm pretty sure he's going to give context.
Ben Hart is competing at a break dancing competition in Philadelphia, and he may not have won, but I tell you what, he is winning over a lot of people on the internet. Yes. He really is. Yep. He's winning over a lot of people on the internet.
This guy wouldn't pay my medical bills.
That is not true. More on that in a minute.
Oh, so he calling cap.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
We gonna see.
The worst part, damn it, he's good. He should not be able to move his body like that. It's like impossible. It's beautiful. Hey, Dad.
Thank you, Maddie.
Like there was no split custody or anything. Like he just like left 4 kids to do that. He may not have paid for some of my medical bills growing up, but he did give me this breakdancing merchandise. So that's him. He's on his
That is a nice shirt.
It's his b-boy name because his name is Ben Hart. You know, I'll get texts like this, happy birthday, ? And then like links to his breakdancing video.
That's true.
If you have funny trauma, like actual funny haha trauma, I need to hear it. Thank you.
Okay, in many ways I love this video. And of course, I love my daughter Maddie, and we get along great. At least I think we do. But a few corrections are in order, or at least a few things that need to be put in context. First, I can see that as a 5-year-old, Maddie would see her dad as having abandoned the family. One day I was living there, the next day I wasn't. And that will look like abandonment to a child. But married couples do get divorced about half the time in America. And I was just living a mile or so down the street in LaGrange, Illinois. We just weren't living under the same roof. Now, about not paying medical bills, that's just not correct.
Why the
Here's
fuck
the
you
financial
lying?
arrangement of the divorce. Maddie's mom, my ex-wife, I'm in America. And I was just living a mile or so down the street in LaGrange, Illinois. We just weren't living under the same roof. Now, about not paying medical bills, that's just not correct. Here was the financial arrangement of the divorce. Maddie's mom, my ex-wife, got $2 million at the get-go. Out of the
$2 million. $2 million. What kind of breakdance he doing? $2 million. Oh.
the gate, a lump sum payment. Plus, I was paying her $18,000 per month in child support and alimony. This was later reduced to $12,000 per month. And of course, I paid health insurance and out-of-pocket medical costs. I also put $600,000 into the kids' college fund. In all, I paid out about $5 million to my ex-wife to cover costs for her and the kids.
$5 million. Oh, no, I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married. $5 million. No. Now, wait a minute. Somebody lied. She said he was a deadbeat. She said he was a deadbeat. He abandoned her. Oh, no. $5 million. That's some expensive ass. That's some expensive ass abandonment. Oh, no. Oh, I got to catch my breath. Oh.
You what?
$5 million. Let's keep going.
And this is in 2005 dollars. So add 50% to account for inflation. In other words, I was not a deadbeat dad at all. And by the way, Maddie did not say that in her video. But a lot of the comments assume that and say that. Now, of course, there was no way for Maddie to know how much I was paying because she was a kid. This wasn't something I talked about. Also, remember that I was living 1 mile down the road from the kids in LaGrange, Illinois. Sidewalks all the way. An easy walk or bike ride. I saw the kids all the time. No abandonment, just a divorce. Was I at fault in the divorce? Yeah, I would say I was about 70% at fault. I own that. Maddie's mom and I were really not compatible in many ways. We were compatible in some ways, but not in other ways. Do I regret marrying Maddie's mom? No, absolutely not. If I had not married Maddie's mom, Maddie and her 3 siblings would not have been born. They would not have existed. The kids have turned out great. Maddie graduated from Northwestern University and is a screenwriter in Hollywood. Maddie's older sister Tori is a partner at a hedge fund on Wall Street, and she's getting rich. Maddie's younger sister Olivia just graduated from college and is teaching English to first graders in Thailand. Her older brother Peter is getting a master's degree in psychology. I get along great with all my kids, including Maddie. At least I think I do. So the kids are doing just fine despite Dad's many shortcomings. One other slight correction, which I hesitate to even bring up, because I love the way Maddie did this in her video. I did not abandon the family for breakdancing. I have a career. I'm in the advertising business. Built an ad agency. That's how I was able to afford to pay Maddie's mom $5 million. Maddie's mom and I separated in 2004 and divorced in 2005. I took up breakdancing entirely by accident in 2012 as a way to get in shape at the age of 54. I then just kept doing it. I'm now age 66. Now some of you might be wondering, can he still breakdance at age 66?
Nah, I don't want to see breakdance. Nah. Wait a motherfucking minute. Why the fuck this girl get on fucking camera and throw her dad under the bus like this nigga abandoned her when she was 5 years old, when this man he didn't start breakdancing until 2012. Your parents got divorced when you were 5 in 2004. She belongs to the streets. That's all I got to say. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot believe everything that comes out of. First of all, I don't want to roast her too bad because, again, like the dad said, she was 5 years old when they separated and got a divorce. And it's up for debate about whether you discuss things like that with your children or not. Certainly not at 5 years old. Maybe at 15, 16, you start talking to them about why y'all got a divorce and what happened and all these things. But to get on camera and blatantly lie and act as if your father abandoned you when you had access to your father your entire life, and his children out here who has never even seen their father before, you's a fucking disgrace. An absolute disgrace. Ungrateful little shit. All right, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later.
Black girl magic. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby.